Hello. To start this video off, I just want to say I got a new sketchbook. Did not need it, but it's actually one I've been wanting since it has the spirals. I hate bending papers, like in the notebook itself to get to a certain page, so when I saw this one I thought I just might as well grab it. I know I said I wanted to finish that little sketchbook, but I got really excited when I got this one. I just kind of wanted to give it a try. And it's not too big either, it's like a solid size. It's not too big, it's not too small. And honestly, the biggest props was probably the spirals. That's what got me. Even though I have like 5 or 6 sketchbooks, and yeah. Anyways, I thought I'd just show the notebook, I guess. I've been trying to think about ways to do intros here. Maybe just talk about what kind of pens I'm using and the sketchbooks I'm using, because I don't always use the same size pen. I usually have different sizes. Like this one, I think it was a 0.2. Sometimes I use like a 0.005 or 0.2. I don't really like going past 3. I think passing 0.03, the nib just gets a little too big for me to be drawing in like smaller details. But yeah, so I got about a 0.02 nib on this pen. I like how this one came out. I really like the texture of the paper on this sketchbook. It doesn't feel too clothy, like the ink will just drag itself, because sometimes that happens with certain sketchbooks, but this one had like a smooth surface. It was nice. So I got school started next week. I am partially excited and partially terrified. Last semester was a wreck. I'm just not cut out for these online classes, but I'm really just trying to get them over with. I feel like when I'm on campus, I really don't have a choice to go to class and pay attention, because it's like, okay, I'm there. But when I just have the option to have a video chat with my classes, and majority of the time I don't really even have to be on the camera. I feel like I'm a very good procrastinator at my house. So when I have the option to do all of my work school-wise at home, it's very easy for me to put it off. So I've been pushing through the last 2 semesters. This is going to be the 3rd semester online, which is crazy to think about. I didn't even think we were going to go online the first time. I thought that was a ridiculous idea, because I already know how I get with online work. But here we are, almost a whole year later. It's crazy. This pandemic really messed with school a lot. I can only imagine people that were in high school. I feel like either missing your freshman year or missing your senior year of high school must be like the biggest bummer ever. Can you imagine going into high school as a sophomore? That's wild. You'd even get your entire first year of high school, which I feel like is very important. You get a feel of things. You're gonna be going in as a sophomore for your first time in high school. It's crazy. And then if you're a senior, you miss out on a lot of important things. Well, if you want to consider them important, some people do, like your graduation and your prom or your football games, homecoming. It's a lot to miss as a senior. Especially if you're in sports too. I'm not sure how they're handling all the sports, but I'm assuming they're not doing anything. That's just a huge chunk, like a formative point in your life to be taken away, and then just be online. And I bet it's not easy for students either. I'm in college and I still have trouble with this online stuff, so I'm assuming being even younger than that, trying to get a feel of that kind of stuff, it's difficult. So something I'm thinking about doing is editing these videos twice. So I think I'm gonna do an edited version of this video for my YouTube channel, where I could just talk and stuff and have a longer video, and then have another one I edit that is more condensed maybe like less than a minute long, maybe like 30 seconds, where I just show the beginning of the video and then the end. So that way, like, it's a more condensed version of the video, because I understand that, you know, like, not everyone just has the time or really wants to just sit down and listen to me talk for like 10-15 minutes. So I think I'm gonna start trying to do that. It doesn't seem like it'd be too difficult of a task. These ones take a little bit more time because I have to go through all of the footage and, you know, voice over and find some music for the background and everything. It takes a lot longer. So I feel like if I can do this one, I can also just knock out the other one at the same time. So it'll probably take me not even that long. So I'll see how that does. If it doesn't get that much attention, maybe I'll just won't. You know, that was just an idea. I'm trying to think of ways to do things different. Like I was also talking about the intro. I'm also thinking about doing like a face cam kind of thing. You know, like have myself being shown for the intro before I start drawing, so I can talk about the drawing beforehand. But that's a whole process. I'm trying to think about that because I don't know what I would want as a background, where I would record things, and, you know, like how I would get the sound on. Because I know some people record afterwards and voice over the sound. I feel like I would fuck that up so bad. Like I would ad-lib everything and look like an 80s Japanese movie with English. You know, just like the words just don't match with the mouth, you know. So I think I'm gonna try something. Maybe I'll just do the video with my mic. Like I'll just be holding my microphone while I talk. But then I feel like that'd be a little difficult with my whole hand situation. You know, I'll have one hand because this mic's pretty big. I don't know. It's just an idea. Right now I'm really just in the idea phase, you know. And I feel like it's gonna be a lot harder to like experiment on things when school starts, because I'm gonna be so hooked up on that, you know. Like I'm gonna try to really focus on school before anything else. So, you know, we'll see. Still have about another week before it starts, but I guess we'll see how that works out. So this drawing, I really actually like how this drawing came out. You can notice if you've been watching that, like I've kind of been flipping the sketchbook around. It's mostly because like when I feel a little like I'm done with one spot of a drawing, I'll just kind of stop where I'm at, and then I'll start on a whole separate part of a drawing, and I'll just try to connect them. You know, I'll see where it goes from there, just to have something fresh. You know, like I feel like when I'm drawing in the same spot, I kind of get a little repetitive, and you know, I want to try something a little different somewhere else, or I get a little like I just want to expand the drawing, but I don't know how or where to. So I'll just start at some random spots. So you'll see me moving around the sketchbook a lot, just trying to figure something out. Honestly, I had no idea where I was going with this one. I feel like these ones are just a little bit more, like I can get a little more intriguing to them, because even I'm curious to see how it's going to come out. So I have more fun doing these ones. So maybe I'll see. Maybe I'll keep doing these just random drawings. I kind of was just trying something a little different with the, like when I had a specific object in mind with drawings. And, you know, I just felt like I was being a little repetitive with drawing, so I was trying something different. And I think that's okay. I just do it when I feel like I'm getting a little creative block. You know, you try something different. So what I did, and it really helped. Now, you know, I'm able to come at things a little more fresher. But yeah, this is about the size of the drawing. I don't think I expand anymore. I think I just started detailing everything on the inside. And you know what? Looking back at the... Oh, actually, I completely forgot I had these spikes poking out. Okay, no. This is what I added to it. So, after I was finished with the drawing, I actually wanted to add stuff to it, but the issue was that I already had all the videos on file. Like, I was ready to just edit the video already. Like, it was already halfway done. And then when I was looking at the drawing, I thought there was a lot more other stuff I can add, but I just didn't, which is okay. You know, like, I don't really like going back to drawings after I'm finished with them, because feel like that moment's done with. You know, I gotta be able to get back into it, which is difficult, and I would have to record it and everything, and I just decided to leave it the way it was. I thought it still looked really good. I was flattening out the bottom right there. Little finishing touches. See, I feel like I could have added more finishing touches like that to things, but I thought it was okay the way it was. Maybe next time. So this is about the finishing of the drawing. I'm just adding some last minute stuff, and then I'll pull it up right now. I thought it came out pretty good, you know, for the first sketch in the new sketchbook. It's a solid entry. I think I'm actually going to start on a new one right now. This one got me a little more excited to do more drawings, especially with how comfortable it is with the spirals. And the new tripod I got really helps out. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you'd like to. And thanks for watching.